Turkeys on a limb, bass on a line. Ain't none sweeter than a strawberry wine. High in a tree, wind's looking good. Hope it comes in, jewels like it should. It's about a time, it's what the cameras show. Here it comes in, chasing a big old doe. His tongue's hanging out, he's coming in the rain. I go to full draw, things about to change. Here at deer camp, we'll hunt all day and hope the big one don't get away. Here at deer camp, it's the woods I grew up in, hunting with all my kin. Here at deer camp, I just shot a stud, thank the good Lord up above. Here at deer camp, I know one thing for sure, I'll be behind a tree up on Coon Knob, and I can't wait for this fall to be at deer camp.
This is Missouri spring turkey season opening day. We're here in southwest Missouri. We got a lot of bad weather yesterday afternoon, and wind blew and some tornadoes warnings and things like that. And I'd come down here yesterday morning and put up a platform blind that I had Daniel weld up for me, and stuck this see-through blind on here. And so this morning when I got here, I was worried if it was still going to be here, and it shifted a little bit, but it was good. And it's supposed to be 70 today. The wind's really light. Got a few guests. Hadn't heard anything out this morning, but man, Lee has had this lease for over a year now, and got a lot of turkey and a lot of quail on it. He'd come down here in youth season and heard multiple gobblers. And we're on the edge of a field here, fence line, and it's a big deep draw and goes back up the other side, and big white oak trees and hardwoods. We've had some turkeys on our reveal cameras, and hopefully we'll get one to come in this morning. I'd already used my Jag mouth call and hit the Jag glass over slate. These are really great calls, great quality. Love the sound of them. I moved a glass over slate a couple years ago, and this year we was contacted by Jag calls, and just great people, down to earth, family owned and operated, and really good to us, and makes a really good call. And that's the two major things we look forward into a product, is so we can build relationships and we can depend on the products and different things. So we're going to sit here this morning and see if we can get a gobbler to come in here. I've got my Jake decoy out there and hen decoy. I planted some clover back in February, March. Put my Redmond Trophy Rock. I've got some of that apple flavored granules, and we've had turkey hitting those things. So turkeys eat mineral just like deer or anything else. And But hopefully you can get one to gobble here after a while and get one to come in here. And Lee and I believe one of his boys is on southwest of me, so hopefully he'll be able to get on a bird. They'll push him this way, one or two, or I'll push him that way, and hopefully one of us get on a bird. I think Ronnie's headed to Oklahoma to fish this morning, and Kirby's in Alabama on vacation on the beach. That's where he's at. The rest of the guys, I believe, are hunting. Jackie may be tied up. He's still spoonbilling and different things, and Jackie's just busy all year long. We'll see if we can get one to gobble here and get him to come in. And we're a little bit later than we was last year. Youth season was great this year. A lot of birds killed, a lot of good birds. We'll see what we can get coming in here, and hopefully get a bird on the ground here after a while. We got one to gobble. Lee's down here in front of me, and Lee's to the southwest. He sounded a couple hundred yards away, and I hit that Jack's call on my slate call there, and he gobbled. Wind picked up just a little bit. We're just going to take our calling easy here and let him know that we're here every now and then. Hopefully he'll work his way this way, and I really like about that 9:30 mark. Gobblers leave the hen, or hens leave the gobblers, and you let that gobbler know that you're in this area. If he's with some hens, and when he breaks from them, when they break apart, and gobblers come running to the next hen if she's still letting him know he's around. We'll sit here and hopefully this wind doesn't pick up anymore. We get him to gobble again. Keep on letting him know I'm here. These decoys out here, this Jake decoy does really well. And we'll see if he slips on over the hill or back up here. I'm pretty sure he was in front of me to the west. It's cloudy out and the sun's starting to come up pretty good, so they'll be on the move. They'll be strutting in these food plots and field edges, and so hopefully we'll get one to come in here.
I thought I'd be in these neon lights that keep me up, got me thinking maybe mom and dad had it right all along. We're too old to still be alone, and we ain't happy ever after all. I'm just saying it wouldn't be as bad as we.
It's still just Ben and me right here doing what we've done for 10 years now. We've been able just to continue to focus on things that matter to you. This camera is going to be a special camera for us.
Looking forward to what comes after this, because I know we're not going to stop.
like I said, we have a lot of turkeys down here, and wind's blowing a little bit. It stormed yesterday. They're not gobbling very good at all today. I've only heard one. It's down toward Lee. Come on down to another blind, popped it up about 200 yards to the south, where they're kind of roosting. That one gobbled a little closer to him, but got a little green patch out here in front of me, and I stuck up a reveal Tactacam cell camera on a tree. See what's coming in here. Pretty good little place tucked back in here, and some cedars, and border, and some other property. But I texted Lee, and I thought about going to the house, try another spot here after a while. But he said he had one fired up. He'd walked a little further south, and him and his boys. So I thought we'd jump in here, and there's some hills that kind of curves over, and hopefully this Jag America mouth call, I'll reach them, and maybe they'll get fired up, and leaving them hens. I really like hunting between the 9 and 12 hour. But some things are going on this afternoon that I've got to call on an early day here before too long. But we'll sit here and see what we can get to gobble and come in here hopefully. Still plenty of times. Missouri turkey seasons, it's basically a month long in the spring. So I love turkey hunting. I love just being out in God's creation. But let's see if we can get one fired up here.
That is a cool deer, man.
The new Shapeshifter by Interlock Broadheads. The only broadhead ever developed that will fly exactly like a field point out of today's fastest bows. Shapeshifter's patented exo cover is strategically designed to shatter on impact and deploy a lethal 3-blade mechanical broadhead. True field point accuracy, devastating results. The new Shapeshifter by Interlock, made in the USA. See the full story at interlock.com.
What an awesome hunt. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. They gobbled once this morning, and Lee was on them down around there, and I still got that one Jake standing out there. He don't know what's going on, but I heard him gobble. I moved blinds, and I popped this one up and put a reveal by Tacticam cell camera up real quick and stuck this blind up. All I had to sit on was my Canyon cooler that was in the back seat of my truck. I stuck it in here real quick, and I wasn't going to sit. I was going home. I texted Lee and said I'm probably going to go on home, and we got some stuff we got to do this afternoon. But I heard some gobbling probably 250 yards away and down the bottom, and they come all the way up the hill, and I thought they'd went over on my neighbors to my left, and I'd seen some heads down there and down over this little break, and I started calling. They went to gobbling and coming in here, and let them. I hadn't let turkeys beat my decoy up like that in quite a while, and really just don't have the patience to wait. And these are young birds. We've literally got over 100 and some on this 300-acre lease. Lot of jakes. These are young birds, and the one had almost a full tail fan, and I'm just as happy as can be. If I've killed big gobblers, and I've killed young gobblers, and it's a turkey, and God blessed me, and I'm just as happy as if it was a long beard, and I think it had like a 6-inch beard on there or something, and it may have been rubbed off. He had a little bit bigger tail fan than the others. And jakes, most of the time, their center tail fans will be taller than the rest of them, and the one was, and the other one wasn't really. And he beat my funky decoy up, and this jag this is called America, and I had the glass over slate and brought these birds 250 yards. Just great call. I like the raspiness, and just an all-around great call. Great people to work with, and we've been watching these turkeys all year long for the last year on our reveal cell cams, and hopefully Lee and his boy get on one, and just the dancing of them birds around my decoy and hitting them and things. I went and just made the decision to take one, and I'm just as happy as can be. We'll get this Canyon cooler out of my blind now and put a turkey in it, and I'm just happy as can be. So we got somebody driving around over behind me, so just a great morning, great hunt. God bless me with a turkey this morning. I'm done till next week. I'm going to probably try to use my bow the second week. Just something more challenging and something I like to do. But I've taken one turkey last year with a bow that I recovered. I'd shot many of them and wasn't able to recover them, but I got one last year and was able to recover it. So we'll get out here and see what this turkey is for sure, and get some pictures of him, and just keep watching Wildlife Overdose on PPO TV right now, streaming app on Roku, and then check out our website for discount codes, and whatever we can do to help you, just message one of us, and we appreciate you watching. Well, he's a young bird, got less than 3/4 inch spurs, 6-inch beard. I usually call him like a super Jake or something like that. He was born earlier than the other one, but right now we've got turkeys gobbling behind us over toward Lee. They're gobbling everywhere over there, a lot of them, so hopefully they'll get on one. But
Really happy with this bird. Got a lot of footage of him. May have even got him on the reveal by Tacticam. It's pointing right at us, so we'll check that out. And I want to thank Jag Calls guys. Get on our website. You can get a discount code for their calls. He makes all kinds of pot calls, slate calls, box calls, mouth calls, push buttons. There's a discount code on our website for them. Great company, great people, mom and pop type company that they do all the work themselves. So give them a look at and get a discount code and save some money. You'll put birds on the ground. I'm using the America. This one's called America, and then the glass over slate this morning. So just keep watching this. I'm going to get this bird in the canyon cooler and get it onto the house, and we'll have turkey tonight. So all we need to do is find some mushrooms now. But they're still gobbling over there. Lee and them ought to be on them. Just great morning. First morning of 2025 spring turkey season in Southwest Missouri.